Will Red Dead Redemption ever come to PC? And how is Rockstar's parent company Take-Two Interactive explaining the price of Red Dead Redemption coming to PlayStation 4 and the Nintendo Switch? We'll be talking about all of that in this video today and a whole lot more. So yesterday, Take-Two Interactive had their earnings call where they discussed their financial forecast for the current calendar as well as the future, and alongside that comes many interviews that the CEO of Take-Two Interactive, Strauss Zelnick, ultimately does. And there's many issues with Red Dead Redemption only coming to the PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch, and there's lots of different angles you could tackle it, but one issue in particular that everyone seems to be fussing about is the $50 price point, especially considering it's missing multiplayer and PC release, and it's already playable on the Xbox Series X in 4K thanks to Microsoft's backwards compatibility, and has been accessible on the Microsoft platforms for years. So IGN asked Strauss Zelnick why they priced the newly announced ports the way they did, especially given the backwards compatibility situation for Xbox, and he said this: "That's just what we believe is the commercially accurate price for it." And Take-Two Interactive's Executive Vice President of Finance, Hannah Sage, also pointed out that the port isn't just the Red Dead base game, but also Undead Nightmare. And when they were asked if Undead Nightmare was the reason for the $50 price tag, Strauss Zelnick said the add-on was a great standalone game in its own right when it was originally released, so we feel like it's a great bundle for the first time and certainly a great value for consumers. So boy, oh boy, they think this is a commercially accurate price. $50 for a game coming out on, let's face it, older systems that are going to be lacking some features like multiplayer, and at least as things currently stand, Rockstar haven't even revealed what some of the bonuses are going to be. The only thing we know is that the update Undead Nightmare is going to be packaged alongside it, and it's going to have some new languages. So that doesn't seem like a lot for $50, especially considering the fact it's also not coming to PC. Now, IGN also asked Strauss Zelnick about a potential release, but he left it vague, saying he leaves game announcements up to the developers. But they asked him even further behind the logic of this, and he said it depends on the vision that the creative teams have for a title. And in the absence of having a powerful vision for something that we could do with a title, we might bring it in its original form. We've done that. And in certain instances, we might remaster or remake. So it really depends on the title and how the label feels about it, the platform, and what we think the opportunity is for consumers. So that is a really vague answer, and he's kind of just putting it back on Rockstar, saying it's up to them on what they want to do, whether they want to do a complete remake or remaster, or essentially bring it in its original form. And it kind of looks like we're getting something right in the middle. It's not going to be totally in its original form because it's going to be packaged with Undead Nightmare. It looks like it has some graphical upgrades and things like new languages, but it's not a full-blown remaster, that's for sure. And why they decided not to put it on the PC platform, I guess the answer is only going to be up to Rockstar, and I don't see them revealing that information anytime soon. Now, IGN is not the only one to press Take-Two Interactive about Red Dead Redemption coming to PC. Kotaku actually asked for a follow-up statement via email, and a Take-Two representative declined to comment further on the game or Zelnick's answer, and they also ignored questions about the existing backwards compatible Xbox 360 version. So some definitely interesting things going on here. It certainly continues the trend of ignoring or dodging questions during post-call meetings. And Rockstar themselves haven't offered any clarity either. They haven't posted anything on their newswire since the original announcement. And the only thing they've done today is put out a simple post on social media outlining some Red Dead Online bonus, stating YouTuber Jillybean YS does inspired work creating outfits for the ladies of Red Dead Online, but we think her ensemble The Blues works handsomely for cowboys too. Get the look for free from tailors and the catalog through September 4th. And as you can imagine, the replies to this tweet are not exactly positive, as everyone is like, okay, Can we talk about either what we wanted for Red Dead Redemption, which would have been like a remake or a remaster? Of course, there's always going to be the individuals that are clamoring for Grand Theft Auto 6, just of course, like I am. But there's been no follow-up from Rockstar, and that's what makes things a little bit frustrated is we have to rely on the likes of Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick, who is not going to reveal any sensitive information. He's just simply not. So unfortunately, we're going to have to rely on sort of hints and clues to give us any sort of indication of what's going to be happening for Red Dead. Now, the only reason why I can see Rockstar might be avoiding PC, especially for a game like this, is it just simply might not be worth it to them monetarily. I mean, take a look at this net bookings graph right here for the last quarter of 2023. You can see that PC is only responsible for a tiny portion, about 10%, whereas mobile takes up the largest amount and console takes up another significant, almost half chunk of that, around 43%. So maybe it's just because it's simply not worth it from a money point of view, which is a little sad, but unfortunately, Rockstar and Take-Two Interactive are in the business of making video games. They need to make money in order to make it worthwhile. And unfortunately, PC just might not be worth it as far as Rockstar goes. Now, a little bit of good news on the Red Dead front is Red Dead Redemption did end up selling an extra 2 million copies in the last 3 months. So this means that Red Dead Redemption 2 is now sold over 55 million copies worldwide. And in total, the Red Dead series has now sold over 79 million copies. And Take-Two CEO Strauss Zelnick says they are very pleased with Red Dead Redemption 2. Well, if they're so very pleased with Red Dead Redemption 2, bring a proper version to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S. I would absolutely love to see them do that. Hopefully, this is only the first wave of interviews we get from Take-Two Interactive and their CEO, Strauss Zelnick. He usually goes on and does a few more in the following days and possibly even some TV interviews, so it'll be interesting to see if any more information comes out regarding this. But for now, that is where things currently stand as we have a better understanding on why the price tag is what it is, and if there's a chance the game will be coming to PC. But of course, I'd love to hear from you guys in those comments down below. Let me know what you think about everything we discussed in this video today. The price tag of Red Dead Redemption on PlayStation 4 and Nintendo Switch, as well as a possible PC announcement. Let me know what you think in those comments down below. I'd love to hear from you down there, or of course, you can reach out to me on my Facebook page, where as always, you can send messages, photos, videos, and a whole lot more. If you guys did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would of course be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and all the Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.